don't got the money to do this. Have somebody else come live in the extra bedrooms, take that rent money, and you can throw it away. You want to have a huge investment portfolio, whatever huge means to you, but you're like, I don't got the money to do this. Well, guess what? You don't need it. I'm Casey Jenkins with Oak Realty, and let's talk about how to start your investment portfolio. Buy your first house. Literally, all you've got to do is buy your first house, whether that be a condo, a townhouse, a small house, a big house. Buy your first house, and if you're single or if you're newly married and you're cool with it, house hack it is what it's called. So have somebody else come live in the extra bedrooms and pay you rent so that then you can pay the mortgage down further. Or then you can take that rent money and you can throw it away into a savings account, not throw it away, but throw it into a savings account and start saving it up for your second house. Because after you buy your first house, you're just gonna immediately start gaining equity. There is no, this house is gonna go down a hill if you're taking care of the house. So once you start that equity machine, you can either be ready in 2 to 3 years to 5 years to buy your next house, and you keep your first house and you turn that solely into a rental. And then there's your first rental property as you purchase your second house, because there's multiple ways to get money to get to that second house. Or you sell your first house, you take the cash out of it and you go, I'm gonna take this and go buy my second house for me to live in, and I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go buy an investment property for me to rent out. You have options if you can get into that first house. And if you can stand house hacking, or if you can just be there and fix it up and make the bathrooms look new and the bedrooms look new and the kitchen look new and all of that, all of those things will help you gain equity. And that's money that you're gonna gain by just sleeping and doing. Like, who gains money and earns money by sleeping? Maybe people who actually have to, I don't know. But not normally do you gain money by sleeping unless you own a house. So buy your first house. Think about what you want to do with it. Are you looking to get into this, rent it long term so that somebody can stay in it? Are you looking to buy this house and then take the equity out of it and go buy 2 houses? Because that's going to help you decide what kind of house do I want to buy and how much risk do I want to take on. Because on your first house, you can think about, oh, maybe I buy a townhouse if I want to rent it, because then the townhouse community is going to take care of the outside of the house. They're going to take care of the roof. Sometimes they take care of the heat and AC, and sometimes they take care of the hot water, depending on the townhouse community. Same with condo communities. And then you can just say, okay, now I'm going to rent it to cover my mortgage as well as to cover the HOA fees, and then to cover some extra that I put away to make sure I'm ready to go when something big breaks. And so that would be a great first house to then go turn into a rental, where maybe a single family home isn't the best house for you to turn into a rental, because you now own the roof, you now own the siding, you now own the yard, you now own all the big stuff is now your responsibility. So that's where we come in as agents to sit down and talk to you going, what's your long-term plan? And let's talk about all the options and all the things that could happen so that you are going in making your best decision versus you going in blind and just going, I want a house! And you just go buy one and then you realize this isn't gonna make a good rental. Like my husband and I just sold a house not too long ago. It was a 5-bedroom house. There was no way I was keeping that as a rental, because I know a 5-bedroom house, either I'm gonna get a family in there for a year and it's gonna constantly turn over, or I'm gonna get a bunch of grad students or college students in there that are gonna tear it up. And so we decided to just go ahead and sell it because it wouldn't make a good rental. Now, if I had a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom little rancher, heck yeah, I would have kept that thing and rented it all day long, because A, it's a great rental, B, people are gonna be there longer, and C, it's not as much to tear up as a huge 5-bedroom house. And these are things you need to think about as you start looking at, what do I wanna do with this rental portfolio and what do I wanna do with investing? Because you need to know what risk you want to take. And that's where us as agents can come in and say, hey, here's what we've seen, eyes wide open, especially me, because my husband was in apartment maintenance, so I know all the back end horrible stories that I can tell you to try to talk you out of this. But sitting down with us is really going to help your trajectory of the way you want to go and get it started off on the right foot. So if you're thinking that you want to invest, you want a large investment portfolio of houses, give us a call, shoot us a text. We'll absolutely walk through all your options, including using other people's money, and see which way you want to go. But don't forget to like and subscribe.